News and views. It is on Salam Media this morning as we continue with the broadcast. We're now taking a look at the Marshalltown fire. Now, we've seen a statement that has been released by the Marshalltown Fire Justice Campaign and talking about attending and looking at providing support for survivors and families of the deceased and also to participate in the proceedings of the Usindiso Commission. And we're joined now by General Alfred Mzondeki Moyo, who is with the Marshalltown for Justice campaign, their spokesperson. General Moyo, good morning to you, sir, and welcome to the show.
Hello?
Yes, General
Hello?
Moyo, good morning to you.
Morning and morning to the listeners.
Yes, welcome and thank you for joining us this morning. Now, we'd like to talk about obviously the Marshalltown Fire Justice Campaign and attending the proceedings of the Usindiso Commission, providing support for survivors and families. And let's just talk about why this is so important. Why have you issued this immediate release, but also at the same time in terms of some of the proposals you make and your commitment to assist and support the survivors and families.
Proceed properly, and the justice we said if the victims are sidelined from the commission and are not participating, and therefore the state should be actually assisting the victims and the families and the survivors to attend the commission. So that is our demand and that's our cry, that those people are being actually left stranded, not knowing what is happening, what is proceeding in the commission. So today we are going there to make sure that the commission understands this.
Yes. Now, as far as the victims are concerned at this point in time, they need all sorts of support, and you have made certain demands that they should be supported with a number of things: transport, accommodation, food, and also at the same time attending and participating in the proceedings of the commission.
Yes, that's what we demand. As now things stand, the community and the survivors have been divided purposely by the municipality, which now it makes it difficult for them to attend the commission and to know what is happening because they never been actually abreast of anything that is happening or taking place at the commission. So that is why today we are saying we have mobilized some of them to go in person to the commission, and we want to make sure that we submit our demands to the commission that those families and relatives and survivors should be assisted by the state.
Yes. General Moyo, as the situation stands right now, what is the situation with regard to the victims? What is the situation with regard to the survivors and their families? In what condition do they find themselves in right now?
You know, some of them are still left on the street. They were not accommodated, all of them. The shelters were closed down without a proper accommodation provided to some of them. Some of them are still staying opposite the Ocean Visa building on the street. And some of them that were left at the shelter at Wembley are still left on the street. Some were accommodated at Denver Shelter, which is a settlement that has been created by the city of Johannesburg, which accommodates only 20 from those that were taken from Wembley. But some others were people that were forcibly evicted from other areas, and some were the victims of the previous fire disaster, the incident of here. So now this whole confusion has confused many communities in terms of understanding this campaign and the assistance that is due to them. So now we are remobilizing them and making sure that we reach out to all of them in different areas where they are being located to make sure that they are part of the commission's proceedings.
Yes, and also just looking at the Commission of Inquiry and the Usindiso Commission, what has actually come out so far? What have you been hearing? Is there anything substantive that is coming out of these hearings as we speak?
Yeah, what actually stood out for us is what we've been actually arguing, that the place is not the residents there are not illegal immigrants, as this has been actually posted as one of the major things by the media and other municipal officials, that the Usindiso building residents were illegal immigrants. But now what is coming out is that there were many South Africans that were staying there, and majority of the victims were South Africans. So that's what we wanted to actually the commission to see, and what is also came out from the commission is that there was no capacity in terms of the firefighters and the fire engines that were actually responding to the disaster. So we wanted the residents there so that they can hear themselves what led to such a major disaster that consumed their fellow brothers and sisters there.
General Moyo, any idea when the commission is expected to wrap up proceedings and reach some critical conclusions and decisions, and but more importantly, to mete out the justice to the victims and the families that are in a dire situation as we speak?
The commission has been granted an extension up until March of this year. So we would like to see the whole justice being served to the community of Marshalltown. So we will continue putting pressure in terms of our demands to make sure that whatever we demand is realized by the state, and the state is held accountable for whatever failure that they've seen and shown.
Well, General Moyo, we will follow developments, but for now, we thank you. We do appreciate you taking time out and talking to us right here on Salam Media. We wish you all the best and please take care.
Thank you very
General Alfred Mzondeki, Moyo Marshalltown Fire Justice Campaign spokesperson against the press release yesterday about their involvement and their support. And also looking at some of their demands with regards to the survivors and the families of the victims of the tragic fire that had engulfed the building in Marshalltown. And many of us will recall that tragedy. In fact, it's still very vivid in our minds, in our imaginations, and clearly it was a situation that raised many an eyebrow in terms of the state of the city of Johannesburg, the city of gold, but also a number of other issues had actually emerged when that fire had taken place, and things like building hijackings that have taken place, and just the poor state of some of these buildings and the risk, the high risk, the dangerous situation or the dangerous position that people find themselves in residing in some of these buildings. The time is just gone. 8:46. We're going to go for a break. We come back. We will be focusing on Sudan, and we're looking at talking about the military that is subjecting resistance community members in the most brutal way. We'll be joined by a member of the Sudanese journalist syndicate in Sudan, Dr. Hamdi Salah al-Din.